Hello everyone. In this video, we're going to go ahead and configure our alarms. So alarms are used whenever you want to, display that something is wrong in your system. You want to have a log of it. This is actually pretty easy to do. So first I'm going to double click on my alarms view. Go to the perspective components. Again, if you don't see this, you can just go into view, panels, perspective components, which is weirdly not behaving, but I can toggle it on and off there. There it is. So what we want to do is grab alarm status table and drag that in. And again, I'm going to zoom out just to sort of see how it's landing overall. Kind of keep it there. And this shows me all the alarms that are based on the sample tags, which is a helpful thing to do, but I want to actually have alarms that are based on the tags that I've created. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have alarms based on the motor speed, the tank level, and the temperature. So if I right click on motor speed, I can go to this alarms, hit new alarm, and the name of this is, we can give it a name, so I'm going to say motor, I'll say high motor speed. And we want to just sort of leave most of this alone. For the ACK mode, we're going to leave it manual, which means we have to manually acknowledge it. You can also make it automatic, so when the alarm clears, meaning that you fix the issue, it goes away automatically from your table. But I'm going to leave it manual just so we can see it. So for the mode settings, we're going to say above set point. So if it's faster than, let's say, 2500 RPM, that's going to trigger the speed issue. And I'm going to hit OK. And we are above 2500, so you can actually see right there, it's throwing that high motor alarm right there in the table automatically. I'm going to configure another alarm, so I'm going to hit the tank level, do edit tags, and this is going to actually need two alarms, a high and a low. So I'll do double click and call this high level. And the priority, we're going to make this a critical priority just so we can see what that looks like. And for the mode, if it's above the set point, we're going to say if it's above 80, it will trigger. I'll hit apply. I'm going to go ahead and create another alarm that's just going to be called low level. And the priority of this is going to be medium. And we're going to say below a set point of 20, it'll trigger that alarm. I'll hit apply and OK. So we can see that we have this, now we have this critical alarm from the tank level, high level. So it's showing us these alarms, even though we aren't even really running it, it's automatically doing it because it's already configured. I'll do the same thing with the temperature. Go to alarms. You can see this is actually very easy. I'll say high temp. And we'll just say if it's above a set point of 75.0 degrees, and inclusive means that includes 75.0. So I'll just apply, OK. And then if I go into my alarms up here, I gotta save it. It'll update. And I can see my alarms in here. So if I click on this, I can acknowledge it. which then kind of removes it. So we can then sort the alarms by the different priorities. I can get rid of all these if I'd like, so I can filter and just say, I just want to see the critical alarms. And there it is. So we can acknowledge it, but it's not going to clear until we lower that tank level. So if I go back into the tank controls and lower the tank level, lower the temperature, and then go back into alarms, we'll see that it is now cleared out. So that just gives us some ways of seeing alarms and how they work.